Yes, sir. And we live. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. It's your boy ZayG33. I got Dondrell209 with me. And
We
on this
back.
episode of the Tools for Your Journey, we talking about people forgetting that we don't live forever. So you saying, why would you say that? Why is that important? Because, bro, you are going to die, motherfucker. You is not gonna be here. You are not. I'm trying to get this beta data, and I'm sorry, y'all, but bruh, we have a limited time, bruh. And I'm sure. Look at the way everybody lives, bruh. Everybody wants to experience certain things. Everybody wants to experience whatever it is. You want to drive certain cars. You want to go to certain countries. You want to eat certain foods. And if you're not doing the things that you need to do to make that happen, bruh, then it's like you're just gonna live a bleak life and die. You know? And me personally, I rather do what I have to do while I'm here to make sure that I can do what it is that I want to do while I'm here.
Yeah,
What the hell is going on?
it's a damn shame when you see people who just don't believe in themselves and fucking it's damn near like they just go through life self-sabotaging like all their opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like not only are you not gonna live forever, but it's like you might not even live to be 80. Like you might not even live to be 50. So it's like I just think it's important, especially while you're young. You really gotta like go hard for shit, bro. Like if you trying to make music, I'm telling you, bro. If you trying to make music, go hard with that shit because you're gonna fucking like I always say, bro. You're gonna wake up tomorrow morning. You're gonna be 30 years old, and you're gonna be proud of the fact that you actually stuck with something while you were young. And
Exactly.
it's the same shit like like learning martial arts, and you end up an older person who just has this body of knowledge, that's just makes you superior to other people.
Right. That's why I can, but at the same time, with that, I can't even be mad at people who just like to party all the time and have fun for real. Like, I really can't even be mad at it because like, people, they say you only live once, and to them, it's like, I just want to have as much fun as I possibly can. And to them, that's
Hmm.
fun. So that's what I think about a lot of the times, bro. Like, I try my hardest to not be judgmental of people and what they choose to do with their life because at the end of the day, they're the one that has to live it, bro. And bro, like we said in the last one, bro, life is rough. Life is life is it's stressful, just the daily monotonous life that you live sometimes. It's kind of like, well, so you're trying to do whatever you can to make it better. You're trying to do whatever you can to make it seem worthwhile, right? So it's like I try not to speak on what other people are doing or how they're living their life because it's like, man, there's some people out there. Well, if they didn't do whatever they were doing, life would be boring to them. They wouldn't feel like living. So that's why like I try to be accepting of what it is that people do and just do my thing and be around people who agree with what I agree with as far as like the way I live and stuff like that. Like I just because like I don't overly oppose what anybody's doing. It's just like keep that over there if it's not in alignment with what I'm doing type.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people are like that, like I mean, like just like they say, bro, you're gonna be like the closest people to you. So
Exactly.
it's like even if you're around someone who's hella different to you, it's like give it enough time and shit. Y'all should be on the same page. Yeah, shit. And if y'all ain't, then you probably got cut off a long ass time ago. So
Yeah, That's what I had said. I had posted something today that said sometimes I'm disappointed uh about people that aren't still here that I thought would still be here. And I was like, but that's really just life though. But because you know how that goes, man. You may have been having plans since you were young. You and your friends talking about we about to do this, we about to do this, we about to do this. But then as life went on, you seen that you really wanted to do those things, but this person was just like in it for the hype almost. So or they don't have the
Yeah,
work ethic to actually make stuff like that happen. So
yeah. I got a
because
homie, my homie Kenny, bro, got fucking killed, bro, selling some weed to some fools. But I mean that ain't the point. Like he had this thing, bro, where I'm the thing about him, bro, is he was very naive, bro. He was a naive ass motherfucker. Like all he really talked about was like clothes and brands and like just stuff, bro. It was like he didn't have any kind of introspection like throughout his day. And I mean that right there is what you call just being in it for the hype. Like
yeah,
so, everything that's about to come out of this, bro, is most likely going to help a lot of people and end up, in a different way from the way my homie Kenny did.
yeah,
Don't be in
that's
it just for the hype, Like you got to get out here with some purpose about you,
facts.
and you got to
Yeah,
and what something I always say, bro, is you got to just take yourself as seriously as you want to be taken. Like so when you walk into a fucking room and you just look like shit, like what here's the thing, when you walk into a room, you want to be how do you want to be treated? You want to be treated like a fucking cultural diplomat, you know, and fucking like a fucking mob boss. You want respect from everybody, you know? So that I mean it's kind of goes into what we talked about last time. If you want respect from everybody, you have to fucking cut your dreads, bro. From everybody. Think about it, bro. You're trying to appeal to the larger society. You think Obama would have became president if he had dreads? Come on, man.
yeah, but
Wouldn't have happened, bro. You got to clean it up.
yeah, but back to kind of bringing it back to what we was talking about in the beginning though. Like even though what I was saying about like everybody has what it is that they want to do out of life, but at the same time I think the topic of this conversation goes more towards the people who sit around and complain and have ideas in their head of and people who know they're not living the life that they want to live. That's more so who I guess this is going to. People who know they're not living the life they want to live, complain about their life, complain about their situation, and are not even half stepping, but quarter stepping their way, through life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, oh, I'll get to it, just procrastinating on everything. Like it's almost like what we were talking about with the whole reading thing, but never really taking that step, bro. And that's my thing, bro. That's the
Yeah.
difference. That's the difference between somebody who the difference between a comfortable person and a hungry person. You know what I'm saying? A hungry person is gonna move with a little more oomph in his step than somebody who's comfortable. So you can tell who's comfortable in life because they move like it, bro. They move like it, bro. And then there's people who they shouldn't even they're not stable in life, but they're moving like they're comfortable and they seem like they're comfortable and they probably are comfortable. Like I don't really got to exert too much energy. I can just keep doing this.
Yeah. That is poisonous, bro. It will bite you in the ass. You can get by doing that shit, you know, when you're in your 20s, when you're in your 30s. There's gonna come a point in time, bro, where that shit is gonna bite you in the ass. You're gonna be stuck in fucking Kentucky and you're never gonna be able to move where you want to move.
Exactly.
You know, there's just it, it's weird, bro, because people can have so much, bro. Like there's people who sit around and they're like fantasizing just to have like a challenger or something.
Yeah,
It's bro, you can get that shit easily, bro, easily. But
exactly.
it's like, I mean, like we was talking about on the last one, bro. It's like the whole concept of the paradigm shift, bro. Like it's like people need to they need a way to like to distinguish when they need to begin that,
Right.
you know? So it's like I don't know, like on my video, you know, I try to keep everything practical. So I say if you fall more than $250 behind on something and you know you're not going to be able to get caught up on that, then you need to have like a distinct feeling, bro. Like, like, I mean, almost like when someone commits a fallacy and it's like, boom, you just know that something's wrong. You just have this intuition. You need something strong like that, you know?
Hmm.
So, I mean, shit, you can, there's just things you can do to kind of practice, you know, just certain disciplinary things you can do to kind of practice that. Uh, so you'll kind of be able to you'll kind of be able to get started on that whole little paradigm shift thing. YouTube is where you start, bro. Everyone's already made the first step, you
Hmm.
know? But I mean, it kind of goes straight back into the point. It's like now, now it's like you have this paradigm shift or it's like you're almost close enough to the horizon, bro, of this paradigm shift if you're on YouTube and everyone's on YouTube already, you know. So how do you get started with everything?
Right. But that's the thing. Just like we talked about in the last one, people are getting paralyzed by information, bro. Like they're what do they call it? Analysis paralysis. Like people have so much
Hmm.
information that they just are constantly consuming information to the point where they're not really taking action, bro.
Yeah,
Like they're not just going and making a move. They're busy thinking about what they're gonna do. And like I said, we say this all the time. People got the greatest ideas in the world, but when it comes to actually executing, you don't see nobody really executing. People come to me with these great ideas every day. When they see somebody doing some form of creativity, everybody has the tip for you or what you should do or but they then when it's their turn, they're not doing nothing. They have no sort of output.
yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is it is like they're paralyzed by information. I
Yeah,
read this book, bro, called The Paradox of Choice. Don't know who wrote it, don't give a fuck. But that's kind of what it was about, you know? It's like someone walks into a pants store and they're asking, okay, you want straight iron, boot cut, skinny, all these different fucking options. And having too many options just brings stress onto people. So it's like there's an easy way around it, bro. It's like people are sitting back paralyzed by all the information. But I mean, what we're saying is just fucking pick one. Just pick a fucking pair of pants. You don't have to be stressed out about none of this shit, bro. Like
exactly.
you ain't gotta be stressed about none of this shit. Like you literally you just have to pick. You just gotta step. Like make the purchase. Where you gonna put your fucking money at, bro? Make the purchase.
And it's crazy because like I remember I was talking to my trainer today and he was talking about he got this he posted this one clip on Instagram that was doing a bunch of views and he was like he just jumped up and was like, "You know what? I'm going to post this." And then he posted it and then it's doing really well. And you see how simple that is, but most of the time I ain't gonna post that. Oh, it's not this or it's not that. Let me get the perfect thing, and then you wait. What up, my? You wait. 3 months. 3 months that went by, you ain't posting nothing because you're trying to get the perfect thing, and that's what it is, bro. It's just about showing up. Okay, you may post 10 straight videos that is kind of lower on the lower side, but then you'll finally post one that does well, and then you'll get a viewership off of it, bro. Like that's the thing. The YouTube is up and down, so you can't be emotional and you can't be worried about all that stuff like that. But like I said, we say this all the time. We say it over and over again, bro. People don't want to be in the building stages, bro. It's like people forget, bro. I was at a point where I only had like 70 subscribers or something like that, and I was on here still posting along, bro, still posting videos, still uploading. I got up to about 100, and it kept going up and up. Now I'm in the threes, bro, and it's gonna keep going up and up. And I keep on posting. Like people don't want to go through the growing pains of building something because they know deep down, they may say no, they don't care about it, but they know how it looks, bro. When you tell somebody, oh, I'm doing YouTube, and they're like, oh, do you make money? Do you have how many subscribers do you have? You have a lot of subscribers, and then you have to say, well, no, I just started. People don't like doing that, bro.
Yeah,
You have to be honest with yourself. Like you have to be completely honest with yourself. Like, are you going to be able to say that you do these things and be confident within yourself and what you're doing while you're in the beginning, you
yeah.
know?
I've done that. Like I went through it's like you're going to work, you're also making music, but you don't want to tell nobody who you work with that you make music, you know,
Mhm.
just because you don't want them fools to look at you like you just some scrub ass nigga who's just never gonna make it.
Mhm.
But uh bro, that shit, that part of me is dead now, bro. Like I be telling people, goddamn, like hell yeah, bro. Like follow my channel, like subscribe to my channel, like
But
follow
then
me
and
on
again,
IG.
bruh, you got millions of views on your music. So like if you really wanted to and somebody tried to play you, you could just be like, look, bro, like I got millions of views on my songs.
Yeah, but it's weird though, bro, because now that I kind of have the experience, bro. Like I should have just been like that even before I had the views, bro.
Hmm.
Like that shit only would have helped me. Like that shit is not gonna hurt you. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, be realistic with it. If you just making fucking death kill music, you might not want to tell your corporate supervisor about that shit.
Yeah, exactly. But see, I remember I be thinking to myself sometimes, and I was like, man, once I'm up in subscribers, I'm gonna be sitting there like, oh, where was y'all at? Like, if it's people who are watching my content who I know or something that wasn't watching it before, I'm like, oh yeah, y'all watching it now. But at the same time, my content's gonna be better. So it's like you really can't even say you really can't even say that. That's just like if somebody wasn't listening to your music in the beginning, but they listen to it once it blows up and stuff like that. But it gets better though. So really, they're just listening to it's better. They may just like it now.
Yeah,
Like sometimes you got to take your emotions out of it of people supporting you, bro. But that's what I always tell people who are new to stuff. I'm like, get this idea out of your head that you're gonna be some little hometown hero and everybody is gonna that is gonna subscribe to your channel and you're gonna go viral in your area. Like, stop that shit, bro.
yeah,
Nobody gives a fuck about what you're doing. You're regular as hell. They see you all the time. They don't they don't see you as anything, bro. You have to become something to somebody who doesn't know you, bro. Like
yeah,
that's what you have to think about it. Think about people who are living in places where they can't talk to people about certain things that they want to talk about. So they come and find you on the internet. So they feel like they have a connection with you because you're speaking on things that people around them never talk about. And they feel different out there. They feel out of place out there. But they get on the internet and they get on YouTube and they feel like they made a friend that agrees with what they think, that talks about the things that they're thinking about all the time. So you build a connection that way. But the people in the area that you're living in, bro, you guys probably don't even really agree all that much. You just know each other. You know, you're bonding over something very, very menial. You're bonding over something small. It's not really you're bonding over ideas. It's, oh, we see each other here all the time, so we're cool with each other. You know, that's really what it is. And that's another thing, and that's why I like to pull back. Like I said, I was like, I'm about to just delete my social media apps off my phone and just go in on YouTube, because these are the people, you know, that I need to be putting my energy into, bro. A lot of the people who have me on these social media apps and stuff like that, outside of like my close friends, bro, they don't care about nothing that I'm doing. They're just watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just watching. So it's like I need to be putting my all into this, and that's what like I said, back to what I was saying about. That's why I always tell people, bro, stop trying to be the hometown hero, bro. When you get up on this internet, bro, but see, that's the thing. This is how people think. Okay, if I know 100 people and they all watch my videos, that's 100 views. But bro, they don't care, bro. You know, if you're making videos about, you know, working on cars, but out of those 100 people, only 10 of them really care about cars, bro, you're not gonna retain viewership, and they're not just gonna say, "Let me watch this because I know him." No, bro, it's not like that. Only your closest friends, because like my closest friends, whatever they're doing is, it's like I'm probably a little bit interested in it, and then it's like, oh, my friend's doing something, and I'm a content creator. I like watching content, bro. And a lot there, bro. To me personally, even though there's a lot of YouTubers, bro, sometimes I just can't find nothing to watch. And if my own friends is making something, then it's nice to watch what they're doing. But at the same time, it's like, bro, people who just know you, bro, they're not gonna watch you just because they know you. What, are they gonna watch you sit here and ramble about something that they don't care about just because they know you? No, and you shouldn't even expect them to.
Yeah,
That's the same thing with listening to your music. You expect people just because they know you to listen to your music. Okay, what if they like classical music and you make rap? They're supposed to change their preference just because they know you?
nigga, you can make rap and they can like rap and they'll still not listen to your shit.
Exactly, because they know you. And that's the thing, bro. When people know you, bro, it kind of takes away from, it takes away, like, you know how it goes, bro. Like, think about when people know famous people. They're like, oh, I know him, bro. He da da da, he this and that, bro. That's the thing. Like, it takes away from who you are, pretty much, because they're always gonna remember you for who you were back then, not what you are now. You know that it that's kind of just how it goes, bro. Like, that's really how it goes. But that's why I also say, bro, you got to start, bro, and you just gotta go, because, bro, you wherever you started at, you're gonna wait. You're all If you start late and you procrastinate, you're always gonna wish you started earlier. Everything I do, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have knew this a little bit earlier. Like when we were doing our podcast on
Hmm.
Zoom, and I was trying to upload them and stuff like that. I wish I would have known about going live on StreamYard way earlier.
Yeah. When I first touched down out here, first thing I thought was, man, I should have came out here earlier.
Exactly. You always think about, man, I should have did this earlier. That's what stops me from procrastinating, and and trying to value my time more. Like, it's a process every day, getting better and better at valuing my time. But that's what makes me do that. Because, hey, like we say in the title, where people forget, we don't live forever, bro. You know, I want to get the most out of life. There's things that I want to do. There's places I want to travel to and go see. And it's like, if I need to get a certain amount of money to go do that, then that's what I need to be doing, getting my money up so I can go travel to these places I want to travel to. If there's experiences I want to have that I need to pay for, then I need to make sure I'm getting the funds to experience these things, bro. And it's like, we don't live forever.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that blows me, bro, sometimes, about even like people that I'm around. It's like, bro, come on, y'all, let's go. Like, come on, y'all, let's go. That's how I be feeling. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's go. Anybody around me, I'm like, what y'all waiting on? Like, life is slow and kind of mundane, but everybody's just moving like they don't care. I be feeling like the crazy person sometimes. I really be feeling like I'm crazy, bro, and everybody just looking at me like I'm just out my mind or something like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. because it's like everybody's just like, well, shit, like I'm cool, shit. Like that's how I be feeling like everybody be, and that's why I be feeling like I gotta
Heck
do.
yeah.
I be feeling like I gotta do drastic stuff sometimes. Like I just gotta like it makes me not want to talk to nobody sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
Because it,
Like I work with this fool, bro, and he like this boy make $15 an hour, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like this is at my second job, bro, but he worked there full time now, you know?
yeah,
And I'm like, but he be like riding the bus to work and shit, and I just be thinking like, bruh, like you gotta get your shit together, bruh. But you made a point that I actually had a point when I started talking. It'd be like that sometimes.
yeah. But it's true though, bro. And I keep that in the back of my head a lot. And then in my mind, bro, I'm like, bro, it's people who haven't had like near death experiences or big life altering experiences. Like, oh, I could have just got locked the fuck up, or oh, I could have just died. People haven't had those experiences that make them move a certain way. Just
Hmm.
experiences that really make them realize like, oh, life could have easily went this way, and it's like people almost don't even appreciate life, you know. And I'm not saying because there's an extent to life too where there's people who really do appreciate life and appreciate the people around them. They appreciate everything and they enjoy just people. They enjoy family and stuff like that. I understand that, but if there's certain things that you want to do as far as like you're trying to really make something happen. And like I said, a lot of these things that I want to do, bro, it costs money to do. So it's like, and I like what I'm doing right now. This is what I've always wanted to do. So why not do it? Like think about, I was talking about walking in what it is that you want to be, behaving like it is what you want to be. Like, and like you said, what were you saying? Like to be respected,
Yeah.
yeah,
Y-
like how you saying,
Like
respect your go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead.
you need to have the same
Yeah, you need to take yourself as serious as you want other people to take you. So it's
yeah.
like that you need to be moving like what it is that you say you are. Like that's just like we're saying. How you calling yourself a rapper or an artist, bro, but you don't never put nothing out. You know what I'm saying? Like then at that point, it's like, okay, what if somebody's like, oh, well, I do art, and they just sit at home and paint all day, but they don't show like they're not showing. It's oh, you just like to go home and paint. You like to play. That's like telling, oh, you just like to play around with music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, are you an artist? Like, you put your music out there for people to hear? Like, is this what you do? Do you live and breathe that? Like, where it's like you just constantly, ooh, ideas, 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 ideas. And then you see Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson is just like a human, like, music box. Like, he moving, bro. You can see the music moving through his body. Like, he can't stop. You seen that interview he had with Oprah where he just cut her off because he just got the feeling. He was like he was beatboxing and all kind of stuff like that, bro. Like that's like it's coming out your soul, bro. I done been sitting on my bed like this, just sitting there thinking, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go live. I love doing this, bro. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting it out here to the world, bro. There's always people like, man, I feel like I got something to say, man. I got something to say. Say it. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you got something to
It's
say, then say it.
it's almost like your words don't even fucking really matter unless you're willing to put them out there, bro. Like for the
Exactly.
most part.
Exactly, bro. Like that's my thing. If everybody has an opinion, everybody will talk somebody's head off, bro. And it's like, okay, okay, let the people decide. Put it out there. Do it. People have the
Yeah.
greatest ideas in the world. Like one of my old homies, he had messaged me. He was talking about something like his brother or something make music and this and that. He was like, man, he rap. I swear he better than all of us. Da, 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 this, that. I said, let the people decide. What you telling me this for? You know what I'm saying? Like, put it out there. Is he putting it out there? Let's find out then. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause
Like,
cause bro, you you basically just capping unless you can prove it, bro. Like
Yeah,
until you prove it, you just capping. Like
yeah.
how you said someone.
And
Go ahead.
I'm so, bro, we're so deep off into this, bro, to the point where it's like, bro, I don't hear none of that, bro. I don't care what anybody's talking about no more, bro, because I really do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I do this every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm constantly putting content out here, bro. Like it's not no like, oh, we're just dreaming up and stuff like that. Like I do this every single day, bro. Like I've been putting videos out for a long time, bro. I'm just now really getting consistent this year, bro, I'm on it, bro. So I don't be trying to hear nothing nobody talking about when they talk about they do this or they do that, bro. But you don't got no type of paper trail of what you've been doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like
It's like somebody saying that they got 500,000 followers, but then it's like they never show you, like you never see it.
exactly.
Like unless you can prove that, that's just cap. Like
Right.
so like you was saying how this, some chick talking about how she say she an artist, but she don't never show her work. It's like how this bitch, as far as I'm concerned, she ain't even an artist, bro.
Yeah.
You're not even an artist. Like you don't even really have an opinion. You have like one of those NPC opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Just not even really there. Just this hazy white noise kind of opinion.
Yeah. And then you see what a lot of people do, bro, is they just regurgitate what other people are saying, bro. You don't even it's not even coming from their spirit, bro. I get passionate when I talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming from within me, bro. Like I really feel this, bro. Like it's coming, you know what I'm saying? It's coming from a place of you can see it a lot of times, bro. I be frustrated or I'm excited or whatever it is. Like that's where it's coming from. Like it's almost some people feel like they're supposed to want to say something or something like that. Like, nah, bro, just be whatever it is that you do, just go do that, bro. you know? Like this is what I want to do, and I'm doing it because it's me. Like I don't have to force this. It's not like I have to really just, oh God, I'm about to get on live. I hope I don't mess up. I hope I got something to talk about. No, bro. I just get on here and go. You know what I'm saying? This shit come from within. This shit is in me. It is not on me. This shit is in me for real. Like this is what I've always wanted to do. So it's coming out of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the same way with you with your music, bro. That shit is pouring out of you, bro. It's not like you get in front of the mic and you like, well, shit, I gotta make a song today. I sure hope it's a good one. No, you sit down, bro. You get the vibing. You get some words up in your head, and you get to going, bro. And that's just what it is. That's the thing. Like we're like when you a creative person, bro. You're just gonna create. You're creative. You don't have to force yourself to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to, and I don't force myself to do nothing, bro. Like there, if it doesn't come to me, then I really just I don't do it. But I'm constantly doing stuff that's gonna trigger me though. I'm constantly reading or I'm writing my thoughts down and stuff like that. And I'll say, ooh, hold on, I need to jump on there and say this. Like if you're constantly doing things that trigger you into doing whatever it is that you're doing creatively, then you're gonna be creating. You're on that frequency of creative. You
Yeah,
know, everybody got
yeah,
something different that triggered them, whether it's living life or doing drugs or reading or watching a movie. I could mess around that, bro. I could go in there and watch The Matrix and come in here and just get on here and just talk about something that I thought about from watching The Matrix.
yeah. And preparation is always important too. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want to just making things easy. Like I had this fucking mic stand, bro, and I'm like, just because it was white and it matched my setup, so I'm like, got this fucking mic stand, so I'm fucking standing up next to the desk and shit. Like, bro, why the fuck am I getting up and down, back and forth and shit? Like trying to do all this.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit was gonna do is just make me make music less, you know?
Exactly.
So you got to set everything up, make things expedient for yourself. So, so you'll be able to just get straight to it.
Right.
Especially for something like with what we're doing. That's why it's good to use a phone like to make videos. Cause you're in the car thinking about something, bro. It's like all you need is just a little bit of drive to take your phone out and hit that record button, bro.
Right.
And most people don't have that. They don't even have that much, bro.
Right.
You just need a little bit of motivation to get you to make to complete that action,
Right.
and after you press upload, it kind of all becomes worth it. Like, but
Exactly.
and before you start getting money, like it's worth it before you start getting paid. It's
Right.
hard to explain.
And see, when there's probably like two videos back or something like that. I think it's a video about I got the thumbnail. It's like mind playing tricks on you or whatever. I was sitting in my car and I just got to thinking, and I said, you know what? I whipped my phone out, set my phone up on my dash. Like I didn't go get my camera or nothing. I was like, shoot, I'm about to make this video. I don't care what it looked like. The lighting wasn't very good. Anything. I was like, shoot, I'm just
Hmm.
gonna put this video up, man. And like you said, everything being easy. I got my laptop sitting right here with my webcam mounted on the top of the computer. I got these iPhone headphones plugged into the computer already. When you was like, let's go, I was like, you ready to go live? I jumped in my chair. I just plugged the two USBs in, the USB to the webcam, the USB to my ring light, cut the ring light on, and then all I do is go to StreamYard.com. I set up the little lobby or whatever, sent you the link to the lobby, you jumped in, and we on. You know what I'm saying? I already got my chair in front of my green screen. Everything's already good and ready to go, bro. So it's like that. We go live like that. You know what I'm saying? It takes nothing. It's easy to go live. And like you said, just making everything easy, making the setup easy to do what it is that you do to create. That's why you see our output increase. I'll say, well, my output definitely increased because we go live. I go live here a lot. So it's like my output increased when I could go live because why? The creation process got streamlined. You know, I don't have to edit the videos and I don't have to do all that stuff. I can just jump in here and talk, so I can be constantly pumping content that way.
Yeah, you gotta, that preparation, bro. That shit is key, cause
Exactly.
you just gotta do things that are gonna help you. So you might not be fucking motivated to get up and fucking do your laundry if when you get undressed you just throw your laundry all over the house.
Exactly.
you know it just looks like it looks like way more of a duty than it really is, when when your laundry is all over the fucking place.
Exactly. And see, and also, like you said, preparation, bro. Think about the countless number of Zoom calls we did that we never posted, but that was all practice. So now that we go live, bro, we get on here and we have a pretty good podcast throughout a podcast. We just had a 2 hour one where we talked the whole time, bro. So that was all practice leading up to this, bro. Because think about if we never went live I know if we never did those Zoom calls and we got on live, bro, it would be all over the place. Like I feel like we stay on topic pretty good, and we stay talking for most of the conversation. So that was all preparation up to this point. Think about it. We did those Zoom calls a lot, just me and you, right? And look who it is up here on live all the time, us, because we're used to it. we
Yeah.
did we've been doing this for 2 years, and uh now we're on here live, bro. That was 2 years of practice, bro. Remember, we started doing this in 2020 when COVID happened, and that's when we just got up on here.
Hmm. Yeah, when I was with my ex, she started doing YouTube and she took it like way more serious than I took it and shit. I'm
Hmm.
like, damn, like shit, this bitch shit, boy, it started booming.
Dang.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, her shit started booming for. I'm like, god damn, like, yeah, I could definitely finesse this YouTube shit.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, you
It's
live in a
just,
good location too.
yeah, bro. It's just about, bro. It's just about stepping, bro. It like, what the fuck do you want out of life, bro? You want to be a fucking famous, fucking rich YouTuber or not? You
Mm-hmm.
know, like what you want to make fucking full time income off fucking rap music or not? Like
Exactly.
what you just gotta fucking decide, bro. Like, what the fuck is it that you actually want out of life? Don't just be on. And it's easy to decide. Like, it's easy to decide, bro. You just look at people who you like, bro, and like look at the people who have the shit that you want, you know, and fucking and just mimic them.
Right. And see, and that's another thing, bro. You gotta get over yourself, bro. I remember I was watching this Tate interview, and he was talking about the thing that stops people from getting to the bag, bro. Is he says people are lazy, stupid, and the number one thing is a lot of people are arrogant, bro. It's like they almost have this thing like I'm too good to do this. Like it's like people can't get over themselves and just put yourself out there, bro. If you want to be in entertainment, how are you scared to put yourself out there? What do artists make a lot of their money off of, bro? Touring. So if you're scared to just get on YouTube or just get, and stuff like that, just put yourself out there. Are you going to be scared when it's time to get in front of 2,000 people on a stage and perform your music? You know,
Right.
and
Yeah,
then
you
it's
can't be
like
the
it's like people don't think about the full scope of things. I used to say stupid ass shit all the time. Like I used to be like, "Oh, I want to be like how the weekend was at the beginning, and nobody knows who I am, and I'm just so mysterious." Like, bro, who the fuck do I think I am, bro? Like I was retarded, bro. Like, why? Like, how do I think I was gonna do that? Like, I just got the best voice in the world, and I'm just gonna come and make the best music in the world and be anonymous, and people are just gonna love it. Like I was
yeah.
delusional, bro. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
with no co-signers,
With
no
no
real
cosign.
budget.
Exactly. Like I don't know what I was thinking, bro. And it's like people, bro, and I feel like a lot of people will get this, and it's not a good delusion. It's not a Russ delusion, like how Russ just believed in himself and he would say almost delusional. No, it's a stupid, like faulted delusion, like something like to where it almost will make it sound like a pipe dream to where somebody's not going to believe in you. Whereas if you're pushing yourself hard and people are like, damn, that motherfucker going crazy, like that motherfucker dropping, 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 then they're like, okay, I see what he's trying to do, and oh, this shit getting better. Then it's like, okay, people see something to believe in. But if you just out here half stepping, my bad, quarter stepping, maybe even eighth stepping, then people are gonna be like, bro, like people aren't gonna take you serious. And just like you said, you got to take yourself as seriously as you want other people to take you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I like with this YouTube, bro. I take myself serious. I'm constantly posting. Like I then took little YouTube courses just to see what it is that I need to do, like getting my thumbnails right. And I don't got the best thumbnails in the world yet. But I'm trying to, I'm starting to have a pattern with my thumbnails, using the same ones and stuff like that. And just getting my thumbnails better, posting consistently, bro. All that stuff gonna come. It's like people who don't even do YouTube will come look at your channel and be like, "Oh, Mr. Beast do this and he do that," and like it's like, bro, like okay, like I'm that's gonna come, bro. But I'm just gonna keep on posting. Some people be trying to be too perfect on the first rip. You know what I'm saying? And if you're too focused on being perfect on the first rip, you're not gonna have output, bro. Like that's making music too. Like if you're trying to be too perfect, bro, you're never gonna have the output that you need. Like you should just be worrying about output and just getting your reps in. That's like when I jump back on YouTube and I was like, I got to be consistent, bro. I wasn't editing nothing. I just threw it up there. I was like, okay, I'm making a video and throwing it up there, making a video and throwing it up there. And then I learned, okay, I got to make thumbnails, bet. But it's like, no, we gonna get this ball rolling first. I want to get into the habit of doing this first, and then we'll worry about all that. Like, I'm not trying to worry about all the details up front before I even get started. We'll figure that out as we go. That's like
Yeah, otherwise you'll never get started.
exactly.
Just like most of these motherfuckers, bro.
And that's where the paralysis comes from, bro. That's where people get paralyzed.
Yeah, like like how we was talking about the whole red pill space and all that. It's like when you think about the bad part, um, it's I forgot who said it, bro. Someone said that basically when it comes to like having a family and all that and just saying like fuck going that whole route and shit,
Right.
there is a dark ending, bro, where shit it's like you either gamble with what you got, have a family and have something, or you're like guaranteed to have nothing, you know? So that's one thing that like a lot of people in the whole red pill space, they don't really be paying attention to it. Like you keep swerving that and trying to be all rational and all that, you will have nothing, bro. Like you'll be old and you'll have nobody.
Right.
No, and it's like yeah, you'll have a couple friends and all that, but it's like don't think that all the friends that you have now are gonna be around then. Like
Right.
by the time you 80, bro, like a lot of most of your friends are probably gonna be dead, bro.
Yep, they're gonna be dead, or you guys are gonna have to go on separate paths, bro. Just think about going through your from high school age to going through your 20s. How many people just fall off on the wayside? How many of your friends are just because as you grow through life, bro, people people, go in different directions, bro. You start realizing, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that. And then you know how it is when you start something new or you want to do something and you tell all your friends and they're just like, yeah, that's cool. But then as you start to get more and more serious, you're starting to look for other people who are doing what you're doing. And then you're going to start separating away from your friends because this is where life is taking you. And then by the time you get off in your 40s, bro, like anybody who's not on what you're on, you're not going to be around them no more. And like that's what I'm learning. I had to learn this year a big lesson about, like I said, just not being attached to people I meet in life and just everything like that, bro. Because life is gonna take you where it's gonna take you, bro. And you can't be trying to hold on to people and things and places, all that stuff, because then you're just gonna stay in the same spot. But that's what a lot of people do. They get comfortable with what's going on in life, and then their life is never gonna flourish because they want to stay in that same spot. And I get it, bro, because you get used to it, bro. You're used to all these people, you're used to the places, you're used to your routine, and you don't really want that to be broken up. But it's like, bro, if you really want to experience life for just experience a fulfilling life, bro, you're gonna have to let go of comfort. Like this is a big, when you really just get on the internet and like don't just look at people shaking their ass and shit like that. Look how big the world is, bro. Look at all these places. Look at this beautiful scenery that's on the other side of the world that you may have never been to. And it's like, dang, don't you want to go see that with your own two eyes, touch it with your own two hands? Instead of
Uh-huh.
just sitting here in America where we're just doing what we're doing, bro. There's so much beauty, bro. There's beautiful land here on America, on the same continent. Go to Mexico, beautiful beaches around here. Like that's how I look at stuff. Like it's like I'm not trying to just sit up here and just live this simple life, man. I want to explore, bro. You know, I'm a curious person. I'm just a naturally curious person. So it's like I want to go see how these people are living and what they talking about, what they're like, you know?
Yeah. I mean, think about it, bro. There's people that live in goddamn Reno who fucking fantasize about living in Colorado for 40 years, bro. They never fucking get around to it, bro. It's fucking dystopian as fuck when you really think about it. Like, they can't get fucking two states over
Hmm.
their whole fucking life, bro. They can't figure it out. Like, don't fucking go out like that, bro. Like, I mean, pretty much everybody should be like smarter than that.
Yeah. And bro, like what I was just saying about like you start to realize that people are just people are just kind of like, I was talking to my dad the other day, and I was just like, I was kind of looking at him like, bruh, I almost don't really like the way you think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like I was talking to him about like uh I was like, bro, I wouldn't mind like being off in Europe for like an extended period of time and maybe like living in this country for like a couple weeks or a month and then going to another country. And he was like, well, you know, people they go overseas and they realize how good we got it over here. And then he'll be talking about, oh, you know, if people would just realize, you know, they could work their if they work their job and invest, then you know they can quit their job when they 40. And I just be like, bro, like it just makes my head want to explode sometimes. I'm like, bro, stop. Like, stop, bro. Like, I told you, like, I remember when I told him about crypto and he was looking at me like I was crazy. And now he's all about crypto. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, now I'm just getting to the point where it's like, you know what?
Hmm.
I think I'm just going to go with my mind and let you catch up.
You
You
know
know what
what?
I'm saying?
That's called the survivorship bias. It's like it's like you see somebody do something and then you just think that it's like easy. Like, bro, it's the same thing like when people be talking about houses, bro. They're like, "Oh, why don't you just get a house?" And then they're like, "Oh, you just take equity out and fucking." It's like, bro, that shit is not that fucking easy, bro. Like
Mm,
it ain't just easy peasy like that, bro. A strenuous process to everything.
yeah. And
Like, who?
you know how we are, bro. And the way I'm looking at stuff right now, bro, and I've been kind of like downsizing. Like I started to realize, bro, I'd rather be able to just pack up and go if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? What if I had the opportunity to just, like I said, go overseas and just go do some stuff over there, bro? But I got a house, you know, I got to pay on, and I got my cars over here and stuff. Like you got those are anchors, bro. But
Yeah.
if you don't have all that stuff, you really could just boom. If you renting an apartment, you can shoot. I'll just break my lease or something like that. If it's if you got the funds to break your lease, boom, break your lease, and then boom, you out of here. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
and that's my thing. It's like shit. I got my little car that I own. Shoot, I'll go park that off at one of my family members' house or something like that. Boom, I'm out of here if that's what I want to do. You know,
And
so
the dope thing is like if you got a whip too, like bruh, these niggas be tripping, bro. These niggas are tweaking, bruh. Like if
mm,
especially if you got a car, bro, like you can just go anywhere, bro. I was
mm-hmm,
looking up plane tickets to go somewhere and it's like bro, I could move across the fucking country, bro, for like $300, bro. And
mm-hmm,
it's easy for me because I done fucking given up bullshit before, like in my head I'm a minimalist, even though I have stuff, you
mm-hmm.
know. But like, bro, I'll let all this bullshit go, bro, if I wanted to go. But they do be getting like too attached to their stuff,
Yeah.
bro. It's like
Yeah, and it's an
people,
ego. It's an ego thing, bro. It feel good. I remember it felt good, bro. It felt good riding around in my icy white GT Mustang with the black rims on it, bro. When I pull off, oh, I'm making all that noise, bro. I'm pulling up clean. I'm my music booming. I got my windows down. You know, I'm hopping out that thing with a fresh fit on. Yeah, that feel good, but that was just my ego, bro. That didn't do nothing but make my ego feel good. What did that really do for me? It did nothing for me. It was just fun. It
yeah,
was like it was like being a child that had a toy. That's literally what I was doing. Did it make me wealthier? No. You know what I'm saying? Did it like what did it really do for me? Nothing, bro. I would rather have. I'm glad I sold it, got that cash off of selling it, bro. And now I can go and now I can spend more money on the things that I like to do, bro. Spend more money on the things that are gonna actually build me up. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fun though. I don't regret it. But it's like, bro, like it's a time and place for everything. That's how I look at stuff. It's like, all right, bro, now it's time to elevate. And when it's time to elevate, when you remember those old rocket ships that will go off that will have them orange things on, and when then once it got it up to that point, it'll drop those so it can really
hmm,
go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I'm like, I'm just dropping stuff right now. I can go get all that later on the back end. You know what I'm saying? I can go get all that later because I know I'm about to run up a serious bag, and then I can go get what I really want. I really want the Corvette. You know what I'm saying? I really want me a GMC Sierra truck lifted up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want, and we gonna go get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, what you want to settle? That was like there was this one thing. It's like, are you gonna settle for the little flower on the way to paradise? Ooh, look at this little flower. I'm gonna just hang out here. When you on your way to paradise, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. People get caught up in the simple pleasures instead of going for what it is that they really want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like
That's just like a relationship, bro. You be so stuck on a person, but you know they really ain't right for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy, it's comfortable. But you say you want a family or something like that, but you settling for somebody who just a girlfriend. But you getting somebody who could really help you raise a family. But you want to stay with the girlfriend instead of going and getting your wife or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people settle for the idea on the way to what it is that they really want. Like I've done that before. I've caught myself doing that before. But like I said, this past year, bro, it taught me, bro. Boy, don't settle down for what looks like something cool when what you really want is a little bit further down the road.
yeah. Yeah, it's like you got like a fucking factory of like a bunch of Chinese people making TVs. They give it to Amazon. You buy that TV from Amazon, and you've repeated that process so much that now you can't even do what you want to do. All
Mm-hmm.
because you just attached to this factory TV. Like, bro, your shit is not that motherfucking special, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like your shit ain't that special, bro. Everything I got, I mean, I got a portrait that I'll probably hold on to for the long run. Everything else can go, bro. I get like you can't be attached to none of this shit. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
pass up a lot of opportunities. Think about it, bro. People be like you can go on Indeed, apply for jobs in different states. And when the jobs come up, you'll get an email of all the jobs like in whatever place you want to work, and so it's easy, bro. Like you don't have to fucking hit the ground and fucking really put in that footwork the way we had to back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like it's easy, but people be like just holding on to bullshit, which is crazy, bro. It's like you holding on, this is just a regular fucking TV. And another thing people think is it's almost like when they buy a product, they just associate the product with the money that they spent on it. And you can't be like that, bro. You thinking like a poor motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you buy something, you don't fucking think like, oh yeah, because you could just fucking go in the fridge and just pour out a bottle of water. It's only $1. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, that ain't only a dollar. That's a fucking bottle of water you're pouring out, motherfucker. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and uh, that's how people have to look at things, bro. So it's like you'll sit around and you got all this stuff, and you're under this illusion that you can't leave this place because you have to keep your stuff. I can't just
Mm-hmm.
throw this stuff away. I spent $500 on that TV. I can't just let it go for 150. It's like, bro, you got to break out of that shit, bro. Whatever you spent on something, you better fucking ignore that shit when it's time to get rid of it,
Right.
and get what you can get out of it. This isn't 100% of the time, you know. I ain't saying just take any lowball ass offer, you know what I mean? But just don't attach yourself to things just because you spent your money on them. You spent your
Right.
money. Most things you spent your money on are fucking worthless now.
Yep.
It
And
ain't worth
see,
shit, bro. Your stuff isn't that special.
I got it's like I got clothes on clothes, bro. I could probably wear all the clothes and shoes that I have for the next 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I could rock all this stuff for the next 5 years, and then maybe buy me a couple little things, maybe some toothbrushes and a little air gun or something, and I could probably clean up all my shoes and keep them kind of spiffy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I really don't need to buy no more clothes for real. You know, like stuff like that. And then that's like if I really needed to just pick up and move, bro, I could start from scratch somewhere else with clothes, bro. I just bring like maybe one suitcase full of clothes, like just basic stuff, maybe a pair of jeans, a good pair of shoes to work out in, some slides, and I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And then I can buy clothes wherever I go, and just add on. I know how to buy clothes cheap, bro. I'll fuck around and run up 10 pairs of sweats quick because you can get some pairs of sweats cheap off of Amazon. Some decent sweats. I'll run up a couple pairs of jeans quick. I'll run up some shirts quick, bro. Like that's the thing. Like you can just get rid of it. Donate it, bro. There's somebody out there who need that, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a kid somewhere who would love to have the clothes that you never wear. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, just not being too attached to stuff. And that's the thing. Like how we said, people are paralyzed by information, bro. People are paralyzed by stuff.
Yeah.
People are paralyzed by their shit, bro. And that's why I've always been like hesitant to buy like a house and stuff like that, bro. It's like, ooh, bro, I don't want to be locked down to anything, bro. Because that's the thing. Had I bought a house last year, I would have been locked to that job, bro. I would have been because I would have needed to make sure I could pay the mortgage. I would, and then on top of that, I would have been locked to the area. Now I could have sold the house, but what if, I could have ended up taking a fat L on it because you see how the market is right now, depending on when I
Yeah.
would have bought. Like, so that's the thing, bro. Like, it's
Like
like,
I know somebody, and it's like it's anecdotal, right? Like,
mm,
of course, you can always say you can always look at someone who didn't go through this,
yeah,
but like I know somebody who a smart person with a lot of money, like this motherfucker ain't no slouch, bro. Like they gonna make sure like the process is handled, with some integrity.
mm-hmm,
Uh, Bought a fucking house, end up selling the motherfucker like I think like eight to 11 years later or something, and profited $10,000, bro, off of all that. It's not even fucking worth it, bro. Like,
I don't really look at that as being worth it or not. It's just at least he didn't lose, bro. That's how
yeah,
I would look at that. At least he didn't lose money on it. You really came out good then at that point. Like at least you had 10,000 extra. I'd rather just not lose no money on the deal. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
yeah,
time, I've seen people come up, you know, 6 figures selling a house though. Like
yeah,
they got to pocket 6 figures. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like somebody
But
in my
shit, but
family just did that. They just pocketed 6 figures off of selling their house. But what was
yeah,
you
I
saying
mean,
though?
you can pull it off, bro. It's just most people, like most people, there. I mean, even people who have like, if you could ride through a really nice neighborhood, bro, and even those people, don't let the niceness of the neighborhood fool you, bro. Motherfuckers are still dealing with that fucking stress, bro. Like
Yeah.
of trying to keep up on fucking on paying for a house. If
You
they
got people
could,
out here living check to check that's making
yeah,
upwards of 100 grand, bro, because they got bills, bro, and they got a family, bro. Like
yeah,
I've worked with people who are making 6 figures or close to 6 figures, bro, and they are broke.
yeah, hell
They just
yeah,
they just got bigger money problems, bro. That's scary to me, bro. Like I done been broke before and trying to figure stuff out with not much, but it's better to be trying to figure it out with not much than thinking, oh, I'm about to lose everything. But when you
yeah,
don't really got much, it's like, well, shit, I don't really got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't got much to lose, it ain't as bad, But when you're about okay, I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose. If you're in a situation they about to lose their house, they about to lose. When the house go, your wife probably gonna go too. She gonna take the kids with them. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna go find
yeah.
somebody else to take care of them. So like that this is crazy. But like we were saying though, like back to the point of like, bro, people being paralyzed by their stuff, people being paralyzed by information, bro. It seems like it's just so many things that kind of hold you into place. So it's like it's like you're almost looking for what it is that can stop you from feeling paralyzed. So it's like you got to free your mind up. You got to do something to free your mind up so you can
You
stop
got
thinking within the confines of what society puts on your mind. it's kind of putting your mind in a box, like, so you don't operate outside of this, bro. It's like that Matrix shit, bro. That shit real, bro. It's like they
Yeah,
don't want you thinking past. They don't want you thinking past going to work and just paying your mortgage and stuff like that. You know, like they'll like they say they'll let you get a they'll front you $100,000 for a college education, but you can't take that money and go spend it on nothing else.
yeah. And most people, it's like when you think about what they actually want to do, especially the millennials and below, it's like we have like the ultimate fantasy isn't to be tied down to some fucking house in Milwaukee, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't see the our future life of us like, you know, getting up in the morning, fucking cooking breakfast in this house. We have a faster dream than that. You know,
Yeah,
it's like we want to be traveling, we want to be doing stuff, getting those thrills.
yeah. People have been
You know,
exposed to way too much, bro. We can see, bro. That you can just type, go on YouTube, and anything you want to see, you can see it, and you're seeing real people doing this stuff. You're seeing real people make a living off of just living. Literally, people are making a
yeah,
living off living. That's all people are
yeah.
doing. They're just traveling and showing people what they're doing and making a living off doing it. So it's making people say, "Dang, bro, I don't just gotta just go to work at some factory, or I don't have to just go to college and get some job working at this office. Like I can really go have fun and make money doing it." Man, that people are starting to see it. But I also look at see. I used to think like this. Like I used to be like, well. I was like, now it's getting to the point where everybody sees what's going on. Everybody's gonna want to be a YouTuber. I used to think like that, and I was like, then shoot, it's not gonna be something big to do no more. But that takes us back to the conversation of, bro, most people are gonna talk themselves out of it before they talk themselves into it anyway. So there's always gonna be a lane
Hmm.
for people to do YouTube because there's gonna always be a bunch of people who are too scared to follow through.
Yeah, there's a UFC fighter, Chael Sonnen, and he was saying when he fights, um, like his philosophy about fighting, which is very accurate, very real, is you can find a fucking 100 reasons to get out of a fight, bro. It's like my hand hurts, my elbow hurts, my foot hurts, my eye
Mm-hmm.
hurts. You know, I'm tired. I might get knocked out. You could think of so many fucking reasons to stay out of a fight, but you got to think of one to stay in.
Right.
You know, so I mean, it's kind of like, well, what do you want out of life? I want to be the UFC champion,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that shit just will make you stay in, bro. Like with broken bones, blood all over you, and all that. You know, that shit will just make you stay in, bro. So shit, it's kind of just like this larger vision that people really need to have, like when it comes to their damn life.
Yeah. And
Like like what you want to do anyways, like I said, like you don't really fantasize about like living in some fucking some two-story house, you know, one and a half bathroom fucking house, you know, in fucking who knows where. Like you fantasize about all the other shit. So just get straight to that. You don't
mm-hmm.
need like you don't even have to play this whole little game that everyone's playing over here.
Yeah.
Like you could just get a bag, do something to where you get royalties, get your clout up to where your royalties cover everything, and shit, stay at it, you know? Just keep hustling like that, bro. And once that shit is reliable enough, and you'll know when it's reliable enough.
Exactly. And dang, what was he saying? What was you just saying?
Like how we want a faster
Oh
life.
yeah, the fight thing. Like, bruh, how you saying you can find a million reasons to not stay in the fight, right? Like that's the thing, like with just YouTube going live or whatever. It's like, shoot, bro, I was sitting there eating this big bowl of popcorn, and I'm like, shoot, we gotta go live. But that's the thing. I look at it like I was just on break. Think about work, bruh. You don't just say you don't at work. You don't just say I'm tired of working. I'm finna just go home. You don't do that. When it's time to get off break, what do? Take your ass back in
Take
there
your
and go
ass
to
back
work.
to work.
You when you take your ass right back to work when break time up, don't you? Oh, when it's time to go to work and clock in or drive to work, are you about to say, I think I'll show up about 30 minutes late? Nope. You take your ass to work and make sure you on time. You take your ass. It's break time. Oh, lunch break over. Let me not clock in late. You take your ass right back to work. So I start to treat this the same way, bro. It's not no. I don't feel like going live. Like no. That's why it's nice to have somebody to go live with too, because it's like okay, they want to go live. Let's go get on live. I treat that like I'm starting to start looking at this like work now. And that's how people's got to start treating whatever it is they want to do outside of work, bro. When you really think about it, you like, dang, bro, these people getting me for my time. I'm not even putting my time into what it is I really want to do. I was like, I got to treat this with way more of a sense of urgency than I treat day stuff. You know?
Yeah, but fools be like, nah, I gotta see the fucking Nets play the Suns, man. I just gotta
Yeah.
see that shit. Like I got a cousin, bro. This nigga is like 25, bro, and he's like addicted to sports, bro. I picked this nigga up from the airport, and he's like, bro, keep in mind, I ain't seen this nigga in like 12 years, bro. Like, nigga, we were fucking kids the last time we saw each other. And he
Yeah.
jumps in the car, and the whole time we sitting in the car, he's like holding his phone up, listening to like some sports radio shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, like you literally are addicted to these fucking sports, bro, and you ain't getting shit out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. Ain't getting a goddamn thing. Like, and then at the same time, he's always like talking this dumbass knowledge shit on social media, which personally I think like his points are dumb as fuck. But just do that shit on YouTube, bro. Like put that time, put that effort into yourself. You
Yeah.
giving that shit to this dumbass fucking basketball game, bro, and this shit doesn't reward you like in any way. It's just extra dopamine, and you think you're knowledgeable about the sport, so it makes you feel like you actually getting something done. That's the bad thing
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly. And that
That's the
it
same thing with video games.
when
It
I
makes you
watch
think
sports,
you
go ahead.
go. No, I was just saying it's the same thing with video games, bro. That's what's bad about it. You know, is it
Hmm.
kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you're making progress at something in real life.
Yeah. That's like when I watch sports, it make me want to go play whatever I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make me want to sit there and watch more. It makes me want to go play. Like if I were to start watching basketball all the time, it would make me want to go hoop. It wouldn't make me want to watch basketball. Like the only reason I watched basketball is when I was playing basketball, because it's the same reason like when you're a fighter, you're watching fights because you want to learn, and you want to see what's going on. You're analyzing and stuff like that. That's why I watch it. That's like it's like when I do YouTube and stuff like that. Like I'm doing like I watch YouTube and it made me want to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that I watch, it's usually because I have an interest in it. I have an interest to do it, so I'm seeing how it goes, and then I'm like, I'm finna do it. Bro, I live
Yeah,
in what it is that I want to do. Like right now, the focus is YouTube, so the focus is YouTube. But if people ask me, you still do music, da da da, you still fucking with the bro? You shouldn't even have to ask me, bro. I hate when people even ask me, bro. If you was really concerned or if you was really tapped in, bro, you would know, bro. I got videos that came out this year. I got songs that came out this year. I got videos that came out last year, bro. I have a SoundCloud full of beats, a YouTube full of beats, bro. So don't ask me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even need to ask me, bro. Like, okay, I may not be doing this like as consistent as somebody who does this all the time, but I still do it though. You know what I'm saying? Just YouTube is my focus right now, and as you can tell, it's my focus because I've been consistent. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody was like, bro, you still messing with the YouTube? I'd be like, bro, go and look. What are you asking me for? You know what I'm saying? Like it's that simple. If I wanted to know if somebody was still doing YouTube, I would type in their channel name. It's that simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
Think
see
about
it.
how think about how dumb motherfuckers on Facebook are, bro. Like
I don't
fools
even
will go
have
on
Facebook, bro. That shit is
me
ancient to
me
me, bro.
me either. Me either. Fools on Facebook will be like, yeah, so they be like, so does Zay still do YouTube? Like, bro, why you come to Facebook just to ask that? You know why I deleted Facebook? Because a motherfucker on there talking about, yeah, what movies are playing at this theater. I'm like, motherfucker, you got an internet connection, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sound too condescending by explaining the rest of that,
Mm,
but it's like, come on, bro.
yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, I don't need to watch this Facebook shit, bro. It's all it is just dumb shit, bro. Just listening to people's dumbass fucking points, like regular average ass people. Like Facebook, bro. YouTube is shitting on Facebook.
Yeah. And see, I don't be trying to sound like everything that we just talked about, bro. I don't be trying to like make it sound bad or make it sound like, you know, uh like how we're saying, well, why are people complaining and not doing this or doing that? But it's it's not stuff that I ask. Like I say, people will volunteer information to me or volunteer to tell me what they're doing or what I should be doing and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, why
Like, why you fat as fuck, nigga?
nah. It's not like that. But I'm saying like when it comes to like people telling me like just all everything that we said in this conversation, like people will be like, well, you should shoot with this camera and this. I'm like, how do you know all this shit? Why don't you do it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you want your content to look like that, then you do that. That's like if somebody told me that I need to you should get you got the Logitech webcam, you need to get the da 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 webcam and like I'm like that's what the real streamers use. Like I'd be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm making videos. You
And
know,
fools don't even be having a channel, bro.
exactly. So like, where are you learning this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you know this? Like
Yeah.
bro, it's just crazy to me, man.
They'll like watch somebody on YouTube give some advice about that shit, and then they'll jump on your shit and throw their advice at you.
You hear me? Like, it's crazy. But I've been guilty of that multiple times, I'm sure. And there's a lot of people. I try to tell people to make YouTube channels all the time, so they're probably like, Isaiah's always trying to tell me to make a YouTube channel. Why I got to make a YouTube channel? His YouTube channel ain't blow up. Like like that. But it's like, bro. But that's how people think, though. They'll probably look at me and be like, well, but that's what I said. I said, watch when I start getting into the 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. It's gonna be about 5 motherfuckers I know pop up with a YouTube channel. I guarantee you.
Hmm.
Because then they're gonna start saying, if he can do it, I know I can do it.
Yeah, and you know why? Because they still sleeping on you.
They still sleeping on me.
Yeah.
People don't know how crazy I am, bro. People don't know how people don't, bro. People sleep on me in a lot of different ways, bro. And people just don't understand how methodical I am, like how calculated I am, like how much I plan shit, bro. Like people think I just be winging shit, and I'm just goofy because I play a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, bro, some people who are funny as hell and play a lot be some of the smartest people you ever meet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Dave Chappelle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, funny motherfuckers be smart, bro. That's how they know how to make you laugh, bro. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like people, bro, people just be sleep on the shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate hearing people complain. I just hate hearing people complain about work and stuff like, bro, this job and bro, they doing this and they doing that. Are you making a plan to get out of it, bro? Make a plan to get out of it, then, bro. You don't hear me complaining about going to work, bro. All I do is talk about what I'm doing to get out of it, bro.
Yeah, you can tell the difference in like this, just the different stages of mentality by people who be complaining, bro. It's
Mm,
like Like if I'm off, like why you at work complaining, bro? Just quit. Like you here voluntarily, bro. You don't want to be here. Go ahead and leave. Go home. You
Yeah.
know,
I be damn
there's
near
a
wanting to instigate motherfuckers when they do that shit. They're like, bro, I can't stand this. Quit.
hell yeah, bro. At
I
my job,
say
at
that shit
my
with a
job,
smile.
yeah, my job, these motherfuckers, bro. These motherfuckers be fucking getting hella heated, bro. When you work in a kitchen, bro, kitchen work is just very stressful, bro, because you're dealing with customers, like, but other people are dealing with them. So you have like a whole nother person to deal with, like between your labor getting to the customer.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a fucking a waitress who comes up, and even though the customer won't really be tripping, like they're cool if their order is taking too long, but the waitress is like getting all flustered about it. So the waitress comes back there, and so everything has like a very solid time constraint on it. This is what
Mm-hmm.
this is what makes people think like that they actually don't like cooking, bro. It's all the time constraints. When you cook at your house, it's dope as fuck, you know. But it's like a lot of people who work in food, the only time they cook is when they're at work. They get off work, they go pick something up, and then they go home like all week long. That's just life,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's a very stressful place, bro. And these motherfuckers be like damn near about to fight, be having attitude with each other all night long, getting mad at you when you fuck something up, you know, um, just shit like that. So it's like, bro, if you don't want to be in this kind of environment, bro, like if you can't take it, then maybe you do just need to just walk out this motherfucker, bro, and just go do something else.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't need no goddamn help to do nothing like that. It's like if you got somebody who's close to you and you got some money and they're struggling. Like you got a little cousin who's struggling or something, and he's like, yeah, I put in all these applications, but my phone is gonna get cut off. Like he needs you to help him pay his bill. Like my phone gonna get cut off, so if they see my application, then I'm not gonna be able to get the calls from people. Well, you better go figure that bullshit out then, nigga, because one way or another, you're going to get your life together. You know, it's like, well,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you're 22 years old. You think that because your phone is off right now, you're just never going to find a job again.
Mm-hmm.
From my perspective at 32, I'm like, nigga, I know you can fix that shit easily, bro. It's just a little bit of fucking effort, bro. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not even like it's that goddamn hard, bro. Like you could just straight up walk out your motherfucking job and you can still figure shit out. Don't be a dumbass about it, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
you 2 months behind on your rent and shit, and it's the 29th, nigga. Don't be walking out then, bro.
Yeah.
But but
And see, this why I like being single with no kids, bro.
oh, I
Because
love
you
it.
can really just go do whatever it is that you want, bro, and you don't have the responsibility of a mouth to feed. Like you only got to worry about you, and it's like shit. I can fast.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything that you gotta go through, bro, you can go through it. Like, you can put yourself through what you want to put yourself through because that's the thing, and I think that's what people don't realize, bro. Like, bro, even being in a relationship that'll slow you down because you kind of you start getting put in, it's almost like you married to an extent, bro, because it's like you're thinking about, well, like if I do that, like shit, I'm gonna have to leave her and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's people who probably get like a great opportunity and they're not gonna leave because of their relationship and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it be certain stuff like that. So it's nice, but it's like you should almost really like hold on to your singleness and your being childless for as long as you can because you can get as much as you can done while you have that. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's another thing, bro. Moving with that sense of urgency before all that happens, bro. Because once you get to that point, bro, things are gonna be different.
Yeah, like especially as men, like you need to hold out on all that shit, bro, until you're 35 years old, bro. 35, 36. That's when you really want to start getting into the whole settling down phase. Because by the time you're that age, you're gonna know for sure, like you're gonna know like the trajectory of your life. You're gonna know like if you like living in a fucking desert or not. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you actually handle living in the snow or not? You know, and you're gonna know those kind of things about you. You know, so like like for me, I'm from Cali, but I moved to the Midwest. Um, but being from Cali, I never really understood that I actually hate the fucking snow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I move out there, and then it's like now from there anything could happen. You could meet a bitch, like you could meet a bitch who has kids, but the kids have split custody, but you want to move to Colorado or some shit. I keep saying move to Colorado in this
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, but you want to move there, and it's like you don't really want to leave the bitch too, so you damn near gotta kind of you feel like you gotta stay over there, because she got split custody, and she don't really gotta stay either, but she got to for the kid,
Mm-hmm.
and and you could just get all tied up in this bullshit, bro. Like in life can be so much simpler than that, bro. You like
Yeah.
you it's not that fucking hard, bro. Like it doesn't have to be that bad. Like
Yeah. Don't
just
overcomplicate your life.
yeah, like just don't be fucking up too much. Like don't fuck up. Don't make the worst mistakes that you can make, which is I mean the first one is like especially when you're young is anything involving life, bro. Like just go ahead and stay away from that bullshit. Whether it's ending one or starting one, you know, like stay away from that
Yeah.
bullshit.
You put that together nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the two things that be getting a lot of people, bro. They're either
yeah.
they done
Th-
started a life or they done ended a life.
Yeah,
Like,
for a lot of people, those are basically the worst mistakes that you can make, bro.
mm-hmm,
Is just tampering with life like that, you know.
mm-hmm.
But if you wait until you're 35, people will be surprised, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I it's crazy, like the kind of impression that when you're in your early 20s that you have of people who are like in their late 30s type shit. It's
Yeah, bro.
like things have changed, bro. Like you see 40-year-olds that look 25 now, bro, and that shit was not like that in the 90s. Like older
Yeah,
people, them niggas look like kind of old, like a 30-year-old before they had fucking hydration cream and all this fucking this beauty shit that they just
mm-hmm,
that they just have into everyday products. You
yeah.
know,
I done seen
it's like
six
that.
fine ass 60-year-old women, bro. Like, like
Yeah,
what? Skin look
like
normal and everything.
uh-huh. And then just like the overall just the consciousness of people all together like that we have about how smoking is terrible for you, and the knowledge. This is knowledge that the people before us didn't have. They didn't understand fucking diets and all that shit, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
they didn't understand like it, just simple things like that. Like life was about just trying to put enough food on the goddamn table, and fucking and even if you had like a good middle class life, that was kind of where things kind of stopped at. People weren't thinking like in terms of carbohydrates and sugars and is this processed or is that processed and all that. They weren't thinking about all that back then. Same way they
Mm-hmm.
weren't thinking about the health risk of cigarettes,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So with I don't know, like with the knowledge that we got nowadays, bro, it's like, especially like when you talk about all the YouTube knowledge that's out there too, like you can have no kids, not be in a relationship, and still get wise to the kind of problems that you're gonna have, like when it comes to women,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So there's like, I don't know who the fuck else need to tell these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know who else need to tell them, like, don't date no fucking no single mom. You know, don't have kids when you're young as fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know who the fuck else need to tell you that shit, bro. Like you already know like how to keep life simple, how to keep everything good, you know. Like and you can pretty much guarantee it, you know, through the first half of your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Some
fact.
some people some people are gonna learn later than others, you know, but I mean, shit, you can learn early, bro. The same way we learn early, you know, it's like you didn't have to wait until you're fucking 50 years old just to learn that cigarettes are bad for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we learn things early, bro. All this shit we can learn all of it when we 23 years old, so we ain't got to go through no bullshit. You don't even have to go through it, you know, like especially when it comes to women. There's so many content creators who say like don't date single moms, bro, that you should like all you got to do is just don't be a fucking dumbass, bro. You got fucking thousands of men who've come before you, bro, men who are better men than you know, have stepped up and said like don't be fucking doing that shit, bro. So don't be like don't be fucking stupid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, you don't even have to go through all that bullshit. You ain't even got to
Mm-hmm.
go through it. Trying to play Captain Save a hoe, and then it's not gonna work, you know. And then fucking, it's like life could be so much better, bro. It's the same
Yeah.
thing when you see somebody who has like a terrible attitude, and you kind of catch them self sabotaging themselves on the job. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, why you just making things hard for yourself, bro? Like things could be so much easier. Like you could come here, you could get a lot of money, bro, and people be happy with you when you go home. But it's like you just self sabotage yourself, and shit, life could be easier, bro. You just there's just some games that you just don't even have to play, bro.
Yeah. That's true, man. That's facts. Like that, you hit the nail on the head with that one, bro. Because people be really doing that, overcomplicating their life, bro, making their life harder than it needs to be, bro. And shoot, we both done it, you know. We both made our life harder than it needed to be. But that's the thing, bro. You gotta make sure you
Hell
actively
yeah.
learning, and if you constantly putting a review on yourself, you constantly like I review myself every day. I review everything I did, and if you keep on reviewing yourself, then you're going to you have no choice but to improve, unless you just want to keep reviewing yourself and watching yourself fuck up and do nothing about it. But shoot, I review myself and I keep on trying to improve, man. Like I'm trying to get more meticulous, bro. And just because certain people that I follow, these are the things that they do. Like just starting to plan my day, plan more stuff out. Like today, I went and renewed a gym membership, so I didn't have my workout written out today. But like I found myself, kind of just aimlessly, like I'd be doing something, and then I'm kind of like looking around. They rearranged the gym. I hadn't been there in a minute, so I didn't really know everything was at. But it's like I need to have my workout written down so I go into the gym with a plan, because that'll streamline the amount of time that I spend in there. I'm okay. I know I'm gonna go here to this machine next, do these sets, and then I'm gonna go to this next, this next, this next, and I'm in and out, and I ain't talking to nobody, nothing. So I can get everything done, and I'm in and out, and I can go handle my business after it's time to go to the gym, eat my food, do what I got to do, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because the gym I'm not gonna say it's a nuisance or anything. Like it makes me feel better. You're growing your body and it's discipline and stuff like that. But it's like I got other stuff that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I was supposed to paint the porch outside, but it was dark when I got back from the range. So and then I had to eat because I went to the range fasted. So I had to eat before I went to the gym. So I ate. I had to cook my food, then go to the gym, come back from the gym. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything that happens within the day, it needs to be done in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
do
why
like about being up late. You know what I'm saying? It's overnight and I still can. sit here on live and make videos. And if I wasn't on here on live making videos, I could be editing videos, you know. So
Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit, bro. There's a lot of shit that people could do to fucking stop self-sabotaging their fucking life, bro.
mm-hmm,
Like one is like, I mean, like I said, you just have to believe like that you can actually get something out of life, you know, and you kind of have to understand the kind of control that you have over your life, bro. I mean, this, bro, honestly, that's the one priceless thing that I got out of moving out here. Like it's fucking priceless, bro. Is that I learned that I can move any fucking place I want to, bro. Anywhere I
mm-hmm,
want to live, bro, I can move. And it's like when you actually live in a place, there's countries out there, bro, that don't give you that fucking option, bro.
mm-hmm,
Like you can't just pick to any place where you want to move. There's like only certain places available to you, type shit. You know, like in this country, bro, you can actually pick where you want to move, and but because they give you liberty, bro. You know, the freedom to maneuver throughout society. They give you that here, and it's a reason why, bro, why this country is so big on liberty, bro. Like so it's something that they give you, you know, the freedom to become whatever the fuck you want to do, whatever you want to become. So use that shit, bro.
mm-hmm,
It's like a pass that the government gives out to us in this country that you don't get in other places in the world, bro. So use that shit, bro. Like they're giving you a pass to fucking to move to Alaska and start your fishing YouTube channel.
mm-hmm,
You know, you got clearance, bro. You got government clearance to go make it happen.
mm-hmm,
You know, so it's not like you should be paralyzed to get no money, bro. Like or paralyzed to fix anything or to do what you want to do. You know, because you don't have a business license, bro.
mm-hmm,
Like just understand what you really have and think like if you didn't have it. You know, think like if you was on probation and you couldn't leave the county and you live in goddamn Arizona. Ain't no motherfucking fishing channel, you know?
yeah.
So
You right.
yeah,
Yep.
so you just kind of got to think like that, like you know, like well, what if we didn't have liberty, bro? So that's I mean that's why like you actually got to use it. Like they're giving out free passes, bro. So that's the thing, bro. But it's the same thing even when it comes to like just certain qualities, certain characteristics that you have, bro. Like you need to use that shit. Like think about what it's like before you get a license, bro. And you
Mm-hmm,
just and you be thinking like, boy, when I get a fucking license, bro, you be thinking of all of these different opportunities to make something happen.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? You like, man, if I had a license, I could fucking do pizza delivery. I could do fucking Amazon delivery. I could do Uber. I could do Uber Eats. I could do fucking, there's all these different things you be thinking about before you get your license. You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean? So that's kind of what you got to think of, bro. So it's like, nigga, I could fall flat on my ass. At the end of the day, I still got a license, bro. I can
Mm-hmm.
never fall too flat, bro, because I'm still gonna go deliver some goddamn pizzas if I need to.
Exactly. And then if you get hungry, you can run off with the orders.
Uh-huh. I just
Dude.
tell one of the homies in the kitchen, hey, throw some extra shit in that order, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, look, bro, like if you ever get down bad, you sign up for Uber Eats, sign up for DoorDash, sign up for Grubhub, and if you ever be too hungry, run off with one of the company's orders. It done happened to me, bro. I had $100 Red Lobster order. That bitch ran off with that shit, bro.
Damn, that's fucked
Mm-hmm.
up. But
Yep.
yeah, like that's just how you got to think of it, bro. So just think like where you at already, like think about the freedom that they actually give to you, bro. Like You might live in a place like if you stay in Texas, bro, where you just walk into a fucking store, buy a gun, walk out that motherfucker. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
Georgia,
goddamn,
hell.
yeah, it's like you live in a place like that, bro. That shit easy, bro. You should be able to jump in straight into the gun culture and start making some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why like I used to kind of be frustrated with my fans, and I still am a little bit if I'm being honest, bro. But I used to be like very frustrated with them because I never blew up, you know. And then you got all these people talking about, oh yeah, Dandra 209, I want to hear that shit, and it's like, bro, I gave you that shit for goddamn ever, bruh. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all motherfuckers back then the numbers, y'all wasn't really fucking with it. But nowadays, it's like I just take the responsibility upon myself, bro, and it's not their fucking fault. It's my fault because I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't putting out music videos the way I should have been, you know? And I was
Mm-hmm.
just behind on the game, bro. I was like moving like it was 2006 when it was 2012,
Exactly.
you
Yep.
know? So I don't know, bro. I feel like that's a more than enough game. Like there's no other fucking YouTube channel that anybody needs to watch after watching this one.
This is it. Delete YouTube off your phone after you watch this video. Download this video, watch it again
Yeah,
for
like
reference, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, like
yeah, we
when it
said it
comes
all, bro. We said it all for other people and for ourselves. Like,
yeah, like that's like practical, just practical things, bro. Just practical things about about coming up. I mean, I think the biggest one, bro. I think the biggest takeaway is the self sabotage thing. Like
mm,
that's probably like the most salient part of all that, bro. People just it's like they're born. It's like they're born with all these fucking possibilities, bro, and all this opportunity, and they just start talking themselves out of it, bro. Just talking
mm,
themselves out of opportunities left and right, you know. So like you kind of you really got to think about that, bro. You got to think about if you from Louisiana and you got a hard ass motherfucking southern accent, bro. Like you got to think about it like you might want to like figure out like how to talk a little better before you move to New York City, bro.
mm-hmm,
Just try to maximize things. And it's all about speaking that native tongue, you know. Like the same way you want to get fresh on your Spanish before you take your trip to Mexico.
mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, 'cause it's like every state really almost speak a different language.
yeah, man. I think it's mainly well, yeah, basically, yeah,
Yeah, it's every state speak a different language because it's not now if you don't live in the South, you'll be like, well, everybody in the South sound the same. But if you go to each different state in the South, everybody got different lingo, different everything's different, bro. Like you go to
yeah.
different places in the Midwest, everybody got different lingo. You go to different places on the East Coast, they got different lingo. You go to different places on the West Coast, they got different lingo depending on where you at. So like
It's just hard to see when you ain't from there,
yeah, because it's
I
regional.
was
It's regional to you when you're not from there. But
yeah.
if you go to those regions, it's state specific. Every state you go to, they got a different lingo. They got a different like twang to the way they talk. Like it's not really all the
Mhm.
same.
Yeah, I was talking to this fool about that, and it like because he from LA and I'm from the north, so I'm like basically like Northern Cal nigga is basically just like a LA nigga, but like just with small differences, you know,
Hmm.
like tiny differences. But anybody from anywhere else would look at me and they would just associate me with LA because that's like the known place of California, you know.
Hmm.
So, but it's like, nigga, but this dude, he was like trying to argue with me, like, nah, bro, like, we're a lot different and shit. It's like, bro, you ain't never been nowhere. Like, you don't know what you talking about just because all you really know is Cali. So the differences between that shit is like way bigger to you.
Hmm.
you know. But really, the most is, I mean, this kind of reminds me of the Bone Thugs coming out as separate artists. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that they're gonna sound like they're a lot more different to you, bro. Like if you listen from this far away place, bro. But you can kind of see. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, bro. Trying to be all fucking poetic and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but like a nigga from New York and a nigga from New Jersey, them niggas are both from New York as far as I'm concerned, nigga. Just
Mm-hmm.
like me and him is both from LA as far as the rest of the country concerned,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, because they all sound about the same to me.
Yeah,
uh,
like it's hard. It'd be like kind of hard for you to tell, like this nigga's from Northern Cal, this nigga's from LA type shit. Unless a nigga just show up like just with outfit screaming LA and the other nigga outfit scream. He nigga got on the Raiders jersey, nigga. Where they
mm-hmm.
well, they in Vegas now, but you get the fucking point.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
But shit, boy, we almost 2 hours in this motherfucker. We gonna wrap this motherfucker up. God dang, y'all know what to do if you, especially if you made it this far, and if you ain't like, comment, and subscribe at this point, bro, your ass tripping. But
yeah.
yeah,
You ain't never got to watch another video about about how to really come up and how to keep the demons off you.
yeah,
You know the best you can.
yes, sir. But you know who it is, AG33 and Donjo209. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share these videos. Anybody can use them, man. And we out. Yes, sir.